1. Early life and upbringing. Born Frank Goodish on June 18, 1946 in the Detroit, Michigan area, he grew up as a self-reliant and rebellious kid. He was a natural athlete and became an all-star football player, and he was a basketball player. Chapter 2. Life before wrestling. After high school, he went to West Texas A&M University and played football. After college, he had a brief stint in the NFL with the Washington Redskins. After the NFL, he worked as a sports writer for the San Antonio Express. But after his football career, he wanted to capitalize on his massive 6 foot, 8 inches, and 300-pound frame. He decided to channel his size and intensity into the squared circle, because he found that wrestling had lucrative paydays, creative independence, and global travel he desired for his family. Chapter 3. His wrestling career. He was trained by Fritz Von Erich to wrestle. He first wrestled in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, and later Louisiana as King Kong Brody. Later known as Bruiser Brody, he competed in several companies, including the World Class Championship Wrestling in AWA, and in other companies as well. And in New Japan Pro Wrestling in Japan, he had a tag team with Stan Hansen, where Brody built a reputation for refusing to put over other wrestlers. In 1976, he went over to the WWF, where he challenged Bruno Sammartino. It was also in the WWF where he wrestled Invader No. 1, for whom he refused to sell for. In 1985, he had a very short stint with New Japan Pro Wrestling, and also wrestled for Florida Wrestling and went to AWA in 1987. Chapter 5. The Model. On July 16, 1988, Brody was in the locker room before his match at
1 Ram en Lubril Stadium in Bayamon, Puerto Rico,
when Jose Gonzalez, aka Invader No. 1, allegedly asked Brody to step into the shower area to discuss business when there was an argument between the two wrestlers, and when Tony Atlas heard 2 grunts and saw a bloody knife, Atlas jumped up and grabbed Brody out of the shower room, and Carlos Colon pushed Gonzalez against the wall, telling the other wrestlers to get away. Atlas laid Brody on the ground. Due to heavy traffic outside and large crowds in the stadium, it took paramedics almost an hour to reach Brody. The paramedics arrived. Due to Brody's size, they were unable to lift him. Atlas helped carry Brody downstairs to the ambulance. Atlas then went to the hospital with Brody, where he passed away from his stab wounds. Jose Gonzalez claimed self-defense and testified in his own defense of the trial in 1989. The prosecution witnesses in the U.S., like Tony Atlas and Dutch Mantell, claimed that they did not receive their subpoenas until after the trial had ended. The case was not dismissed for their absences. Jose Gonzalez was acquitted of murder due to self-defense. But there might be some reasons that Bruiser might have not been murdered in self-defense. Some of these reasons are like in the 1970s, Bruiser, Brody, and Gonzalez had wrestled each other, where Brody had roughed him up a little bit. After one such match, S.D. Jones claims that Gonzalez said to him, "One day I'm gonna kill that man." Also, Atlas said Brody was about to gain ownership in the wrestling company and even promising him, "You're gonna see a lot of changes," implying that Gonzalez might eventually be fired. And Atlas recalls Gonzalez,
Victor Quinones,
Carlos Colon were having an urgent meeting in the locker room moments prior to the tragic events. While Mantell said the meeting sounded strange, ultimately the murder weapon has never been found, and Gonzalez was acquitted for acting under self-defense. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.